Alright guys, we're back. Daily market analytics. I had to follow up on the pound versus the Swiss franc just a couple of days ago. I think it was exactly 3 days ago. We were right here after taking a nice move of about 200 and something. I think it was about 250 pip altogether. Straight to our main point of reference and the test level of 130.03. Right? And at that point, I decided to pull out, even though my game plan was to carry on a long-term position, kind of a medium to long-term position, all the way to 26.27, according to the big picture technical situation. But I was a bit concerned about that 130.03. I knew that it could be a stiff support. So eventually I decided to pull out, take the profit and stay on the sideline for a day or two, see whether price is going to seriously break down or we're going to have another upside move after engaging with that support. And it didn't take too long for price to crash that key level. That was 2 days ago. So we were back in, right? As I've said, if that's going to be the case, then I'm going to quickly re-enter and re-establish a short position. And I did, right? So I entered 2 days ago on the background of that close below 130.03. Yesterday, I even increased the position slightly because it seems to be going pretty well. Now, I want to refresh your memory. When it comes to the bigger picture, this is what we are working here with. This is the setup that we've been following up on the pound Swiss ever since the beginning of 2019, roughly, I would say January 2019. That's where we started to identify the first two legs, and we've made a fortune on the way up from the bottom across all the third leg. I can only wish that we'll be able to do the same on the fourth leg, which I believe is manifesting right now as we speak. Now, this trading range actually started back at August 2018. That's where it began to form. We've seen the base of it, of the first leg coming up, and then the second leg, third leg was very wild, to say the least, because at that point I actually believe that that's going to be the end of it, and we're going to see just a smooth one line move back to the lower section. But that was not the case, right? Price made halfway through and then came back quite intensely to the same area, right? Once again, touching base on that top resistance, 33.40, seemed to be breaking it, by the way. But then we've seen that strong turnaround, that strong downside reversal. Now I believe price will have no more obstacles along the way, and it's going to go straight to that lower section, and our focus here, 26.27, final destination. I want to show you why this was actually just an excess noise rather than a breakout, right? It was not a breakout, and we've seen it when we were filtering out excess noise when we were looking at the monthly perspective. Take a look how this is great reaction here on that 33.40. That's how it ended. Looking at the monthly candle, right? Just a bit of a spike here, and we've seen that 2 months ago. We've seen the same type of reaction. So now I think we're moving all the way to the lower section. I don't think we're gonna have here any more delays. So I'm gonna take you back to the daily chart, just to sum up the situation. I've started with stop loss level at 32, very far from price action right now, as you can see. I want to make sure that price remains below 130.03 here by the end of the week, right? I want to make sure that we're going to have a weekly close, a confirmation for that breakdown, and then I'll be able to tighten up that stop loss level much more significantly. All right, so we're heading towards 26.27. My plan is to keep increasing the position as long as we're keeping moving downwards. That's pretty much it for the pound Swiss. That's about that for today, guys. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you next Monday.